Hey, I want to show you a couple of ways of expanding your vocabulary and getting more mileage out of things you might already know. So let's get right to it. One thing that we want to do when we're learning to improvise is be able to incorporate things that we hear into our own playing. And I think the best way to do that is to find different places on the fretboard to play it. So if we take a simple lick like this. So let me show you what that is a little bit slower. I'm doing this in the key of A minor, or I'm thinking of it in the key of A minor. So this is A, C, and then I'm doing a hammer on, and then quick pull off, back to A. There we go. Okay, so that lick, I'm playing it goes across two strings. So I'm playing it on the fourth and third strings. So now I can take this idea and I want to put it on other strings. So what I'll do is I'll find my starting point, which is A, and find the A on another string, and then build the lick off of that. So I know I went from A, and then the rest of it was on the next string down. Right? So A was the only note I played on the fourth string. So now I'll make A the only note I play on the third string. So now I start with the second finger. You see how it's a little bit different when I'm using the G and B strings. And that's going to be the case for all these. There we go. So I found my A on every string. That's something that you want to be able to do also, is find every note on every string. But assuming that you have that together, let's find the A on the sixth string, and we've got it here at the fifth fret. Now the fingering is the same there. Sweet. Then we go to A on the fifth string. Got it there. Got it there on the fourth string. Third string, it's a little different. We start with the second finger instead. And then we go back to the second string, and it's back to the normal fingering that we were doing before. Awesome. So that's how you take one lick and get more mileage out of it. You can play it on different string sets. So when something spans across two strings, there's 5 different places we can play it, because we have 5 pairs of adjacent strings. We've got E and A and D and G, G and B, and B and E. So you want to be able to play it on all those string sets. So now, what if it's something a little bit more complicated? Well, we can take something that we picked up from a solo. For instance, a good person to check out is Grant Green. So you can take something from a Grant Green solo, like that's a lick from a Grant Green solo off of Cool Blues. His version of Cool Blues. There's a lot of great vocabulary in that solo. So I think I first played it down here. Doesn't really matter where you play it. It depends on how you want it to sound. But let's take a look at this lick and see how we can move it around to different string sets. So this is over a 2-5-1 in the key of B flat major. So it'd be C minor 7, F7, B flat major 7, right? And I did C minor 9, F13. Okay, so over that C minor 7 chord, so we're going up the C minor triad. From the 6th to the 7th, down to the 5th, and then back down the C minor scale. Now if we took all those notes It's basically the C Dorian scale. It's basically the C Dorian scale, just skipping the F. Sweet. And then we got... So what's that? That's over the F7 chord. So if we have A flat, G flat, then to F. You could do it there too. And then sweet, and that's over the B flat major. So that's starting on the 7th root, 4th, 3rd, root 9, root 9, right? It's B flat C, B flat C. So let me show you that one more time, and then I'll show you how to take it to some different string sets. And of course, this isn't the only way you can play it. You can play it with... You can play it up there too, but we'll just do this one for now because it only spans over 3 strings. So we're going up, and then back down. That's A flat, G flat, F, and then I'm reaching down for the A, E flat, D, and then B flat, C, B flat, C. Okay. Awesome. That's a nice 2-5-1 lick. It starts on the and of 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, let's take it to the next string set. So we were starting here on C, on the root of the 2 chord. And that's on the 3rd string. Let's put that on the 4th string and see what that looks like. So it's almost the same. We go up that minor triad. It's a little different now. Instead of 3, 2, 1, we have 3, 1, 1 fingers. All that's pretty much the same. Okay, so now we've got it here. We got it here. Now we want to get it from the C on the 5th string. See that? Awesome. And then we want C on the 6th string. Nice, right? Okay, so now we've got it on all the string sets. So we want to take it to all 12 keys. I think a good way to do that is kind of with pairs of string sets. So I'll do the string set 4-3-2, because it goes across 3 strings, right? 4-3-2, and we'll do 3-2-1. So we'll start in C, or well, it's technically B flat, but C is the first chord. And I'll start with there on the 4th string. And then I'm going to go to F. Nice. Now I'm going to go to B flat. Good. And then starting from E flat. And then starting from A flat. By this time, you're probably starting to get it pretty good, right? So that was starting from D flat. Running out of frets here. So I'm on B now. Then I'll take E up here on the same string set as B. And then we got A. And then D. Then G. And then we're back to C where we started, but on the different C. Okay, sweet. So now let's do string sets 5-4-3 and 4-3-2. So we'll start from C up here. You don't have to start from C, but we might as well. All right, so we'll start from C here. Then we start from F. Then we're going to start from B flat. And then E flat. Then A flat. Then D flat. G flat. I guess that would really be F sharp. And then B. E. You with me? Then A. Then D. Then G. Then we would be back to C. Okay, awesome. One more string set pair to go. Now we've got 6-5-4 and 5-4-3. So again, we'll start from C. Then F. B flat. E flat. A flat. We had to use an open string there. D flat. Then G flat will take on the same string set as the D flat. Sorry, F sharp. And then B. And then E. A. And then D. Running out of frets here, so we'll take G up here. There we go. Okay, so now we've taken that, we've played it pretty much everywhere using this configuration of fingers. Starting with the first note on one string and then going to the next string for the others. We've played it pretty much everywhere we can in every key. We've done all 12 keys. We did all string sets. And I think by this time we kind of have it in our vocabulary to use for later. what I would recommend is rather than learning full solos, like learning somebody's whole solo, that's great to do too, but take some licks. Just take one lick and exhaust it. You know what I mean? Play it in all 12 keys, try to figure out different fingerings for it, play it on every string set. That's probably the most important thing. Just playing it on every string set will make you not limited by what key you're playing in. You can then use it in whatever key you want. If you have a minor two, or if you have a 2-5-1 in the key of G, now you've got this. You know what I mean? Now you've got this lick at your disposal to use whenever you want. So that's my favorite way of getting the most mileage out of any kind of vocabulary that I'm picking up from solos. So this is what you do. Find a Grant Green solo. Pick a lick that you like. Ideally, like one that's over a static chord or one that's over a 2-5-1. Something that you can apply to many other songs is ideal. That's why I picked a 2-5-1 lick. And go through this process and try it out. So take it to the different string sets, then take it around all 12 keys on the different string sets, and it will work its way into your playing. All right, I think that's it. So I will see you next time. All right.